Giving. I'm thankful for all the yummy treats in my tummy. Every lone angel is invited to enjoy this year's bountiful harvest. Add the mulch. Some loam on top. Perfect. Now we feast. Happy mulch giving.
When I said I
Everyone.
didn't like the intro, this is not what I wanted to say.
Lights. Oh, joyous.
Happy New Year!
And Merry Christmas
Happy
and
New
Happy
Year,
Thanksgiving.
RWG family. It's been
And-
a long road, but we're back.
Yeah,
It's been
a-
real.
a while.
One might say.
Yeah, this is just to be expected though. I wouldn't get your hopes up for any like uptick in content.
Yeah. I mean, just take a look at our New Year's resolutions and you'll figure that out.
So, in light of New Year's and Christmas and Thanksgiving and what else did we miss? Like a
Hanukkah.
lot.
Hanukkah.
Kwanzaa, a
Mm.
real holiday. And in lieu of that,
I should
I
probably
think
put this on.
I think it's time for celebration, don't you?
Okay. Let's celebrate.
Let's celebrate. We're gonna just go through some of our New Year's resolutions,
We are.
just like for guidance for
You
all of
guys.
our audience,
Yeah, just to
our
kind
2.5
of
listeners.
what's popping in the old braino.
Yeah,
With old Totto and Chester.
yeah.
Okay,
I'm
that's-
Todd.
I'm Chester.
That was a great intro.
That was.
We
should
need
do
like
that more
music
often.
or something.
We had music at the start. It was
No,
the
that was not
mulch.
music. No, like you know how people do cold opens and stuff?
What do you mean by that?
Like
Oh,
they
like-
do something and then there's there's like they do something, they say something, and then there's like intro music and then they
Oh, like that. Yeah.
All right, I'll do it on iMovie later. And cue intro music.
We're not gonna do it.
I will. I
Okay.
have iMovie on my iPad.
All right.
All right, cue it now.
High five.
Welcome back to the Random Word Generator podcast, where we talk about random things generated by our imagination. I'm Todd.
I'm Chester. Dude, you literally just said you didn't want to do this intro
I
anymore.
don't want to, but I couldn't think of anything else.
That's ridiculous.
Today we're gonna talk about our New Year's resolutions and kind of give some clarity on the podcast moving forward. I know
Yes.
we do that, like an
Every
update
time.
on the podcast
It's like,
moving forward,
we
like
suck.
every time.
We'll do better. But this time it's a little bit of a different.
So, yeah, this may be a bit more of a solemn episode, but
No,
we'll see.
it's not gonna be solemn.
We'll see. It might be solemn for them,
They'll
like
see.
most podcasts.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure everyone who listens to our podcast just does it with a straight face. I don't think anyone's ever cracked a laugh.
I don't know.
Josiah maybe.
Our half listener. All right, let's start with. We're gonna do our. What do you want to do first? Individual New Year's resolutions or podcast New Year's resolutions first?
I say we start off like we're not selfish. Let's do the podcast ones.
Yeah,
We're
I
not
agree.
selfish. We can let's just no like you do you can do the first one, I'll do the second
Oh,
one.
these
just
all-
continue. Yeah, just go down.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna do.
There's just stuff we've come up with in the last hour or so
Yeah.
that we want to do.
And
Like this
it's-
is actually serious though.
Yeah.
Like podcast listeners, is where we're actually trying to do these things.
Yeah. Well, and this is some of this is personal for Chester. I have mine in the old noggin.
Pause.
Like work out more. I think I work out just enough.
Okay.
Do you-
I thought I was doing that for you, man.
that was just a general podcast thing.
Yeah, like
You
both of
think
us,
I need to work
we
out?
both need to work out more. I think you need to help me get in the gym.
I get it, dude. I get it. I need to work out more. All right. So work out more. That's resolution number 1 that Chester apparently thinks that I need to work out more.
And like this is for Todd as well. We need to eat more spinach, okay?
I don't like spinach. I hate spinach.
But the greens,
I
the greens are good for you, man.
I hate them.
Well,
And
they
I
hate you.
I am very skinny and underweight for my height and
Okay,
gender.
well, I'm a little overweight, so like we could do it and they'll just balance us out,
No, but I don't need to lose weight at all.
But it wouldn't help you lose weight. It might help you gain some of that needed muscle.
Spinach has like no calories.
Spinach is the magical fruit. That's beans.
All right, next is um so we realize we've uploaded pretty sporadically and
Sparsely, one might say.
yeah, and we realize that and we see you and we hear you and you are valid. The thing is, our New Year's resolution for the podcast as a whole is to upload so much mm, so much less than we do now. We are slammed so much, and I'm sorry to say, but we just up to our necks in
We've had
content,
it. One might say we've had it
and we don't want to sacrifice quality
for
quantity.
quantity. Oh my god.
Yeah, see, we're thinking the same thing,
hmm
and that's why what we discussed earlier. And yeah, so we're just gonna upload less. So I know this 3 month
less.
break has been terrible and nightmarish
Has it been
for
3
you.
months? I feel like it's been more.
It's probably more.
I feel like it's
that was like an
no, because
estimate.
we had that one podcast that shall not be named, might be named later in the podcast.
Yeah,
today.
that
Um,
was the problem.
Yeah, that
And
one was something else.
that one couldn't be released for legal reasons and philosophical reasons.
Religious reasons.
And so basically you're just gonna see less of us. And
I know you guys are gonna be okay with that.
yeah.
Like that's not something you guys are gonna lose sleep over.
It's like I know how much we mean to you, and I know that it's not a lot at all.
So
It's like
going from
so
that.
little.
going from that, our next
What's our next New Year's resolution?
our
Justin?
next New Year's resolution is to slander our fan base.
Yeah, honestly, we've kind of had enough.
We hate you guys.
I think the root of the problem is that we only have like 3 listeners,
It's true. We hate you all.
and one of you we like. Well, half of you we like. Well,
True.
the one half
The one half of the one.
of the one that we like.
hmm
Josiah Finney, if you're listening, we're talking about you. If
Love
didn't
you, by the way. Yeah.
know. For
Rolling
the rest of
around.
you, the reason he's half is because he can't use his legs.
But he's self-confident in that.
Yeah, so
we can make fun
we
of
like
him.
him.
Yeah,
We like him, but
it's
everyone
fine.
else who listens, just don't.
Well,
I
this
mean,
all
or
started
you
from like
should.
our humble beginnings when we made a podcast that actually was popular, and then
We did it for you.
and then it got absolutely backlashed, and the first DM we got on Instagram
Was
was
hate.
hate.
Yeah, it was hate.
Yeah, and we're not gonna let that happen again.
Yeah, so we don't want any more positive
Don't listen to
feedback.
our podcast.
Well,
Well, no,
listen to it and give
listen
us
to our podcast.
hate, because we don't want any
Give it
positive
back to us.
feedback.
Yeah.
Like, we want, okay, slander our audience. Let's get back to basics. We want you to have a bad time listening to this. That's about it. And if
And
you feel
in
so
that-
strongly that you need to DM us on Instagram, RWG_podcast, with hate and slander of your own.
We're just reading the cultural room,
Yeah.
more or less. People love to do that now.
We know where we stand with
Mhm.
you,
Praise God.
and we know it's not very highly. So
Let's move on.
let's move on. Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one.
So yeah, you took the last one. Let's take this
Yeah,
one.
go ahead.
We've had a couple producers in 2023.
We did.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
suck.
2024 now. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a couple producers. It was just kind of a high turnover rate, and that just kind of sucks because it makes productivity less, it makes quantity less, quality less. It just dampens the whole experience for you guys, and we see that, and we hear that,
Papa John's.
and we know that it's just not great for the podcast. So what we've decided to do, and our resolution in that manner, is just a higher turnover rate, more producers and more firings of those producers. We don't want it to work out for
We
them.
wanted to stay fresh.
Yeah, I mean, just, getting that new vibe every single podcast episode, basically.
And if you're the next producer that's hearing this, we plan to have you around for a while.
Yeah, yeah. DM us on Instagram, RWG_podcast. I mean, if you're looking at this and want to produce, you feel like you got editing skills and you can like tell us what to
Good.
do, we'll keep you around for a long time.
Good job
And,
opportunity. I mean, so it's free right now.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't pay anything, but
It's well worth it.
it's well worth the 2 days that you'll be on.
You get to
so-
meet us, shake our hands, that sort of stuff.
Unless you're like more than 30 minutes driving from us, then we're not
And
gonna
you're
need
just
you
a
to leave
name.
text. It's
You're just a name in our
2024.
phone.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, so true.
So yeah, we just don't want as many producers. We don't want that streamlinedness of
yes.
a good podcast. So
Mhm.
yeah, so we got slander to our fan base, fire as many producers as possible, and hire them. It's implied. Yeah, what's next?
Well, so recently we've been averaging 3 to 4 views per video per podcast.
Mhm.
We're inching up
really
slowly,
high, yeah.
but
I don't know.
our goal for 2024 is to have at least 10 views per video.
At least one video, or
Maybe
listen,
maybe
or
the
whatever,
2
wherever you
podcasts that come out per year.
Yeah, maybe those two collectively get 10.
Mhm.
That's
It's a good goal.
somewhere in that
It's a good goal,
ballpark.
and like once we have that goal, like each of us can listen to the podcast about 10 times. So it's like it's a goal that's achievable.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I'm not gonna listen to my own voice more than 5 times, and it's like I don't.
But
wanna
I
put
got
in
him
that
for the
effort
I got him for the second
for the
half.
other 5. So
I
like that's a max we can do.
second
So
half.
10 is like feasible where we're at.
Mhm.
It's gonna be challenging, but I think we can listen to
We
it
can
5
make
times
it
each.
if we
So,
do it together.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's a wow.
Yeah.
We've been through so much.
Just keep rolling. I think we're doing good. This
Mhm.
is really great content.
Back to more diet related stuff, huh?
Yeah, I don't see what are you looking at me? I feel like
I mean,
feel
it
like I'm
never
dieting
hurts to
fine.
start thinking about your diet.
you're so right. In 50 years, I could regret my eating habits and the fact that I passed 2 kidney stones in 50 years. But
How many more
Sure,
in 50
sure.
years?
yeah, how many more kidney stones? That's
How many
great.
more
Whatever.
kidney stones can you lose?
What do you have?
Oh, yeah. We're going to start drinking Diet Coke instead of regular Coke.
I know that's hard to hear. But yes, we both both of us need to focus on our health,
Mm-hmm.
and
I'm
that
glad you're finally
includes
recognizing this.
drinking Diet Coke. So neither of us are gonna drink regular Coke. For both of our sakes.
It's cheaper too, you know.
Is it?
Cheaper in the grand scheme of things. You're not losing as much
Right.
health-wise.
All right,
Your
I'm gonna
fast
just
metabolism won't
say the
last
next
forever.
thing. Cause
Okay,
I'm
go ahead.
so gonna drink Diet Coke. Actually, you got that one because that one.
Dude,
doesn't-
I've done it 3 times in a row, dude. Or 2 times in a row.
That's fine. I'll do the next one. You do it.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. We're gonna play more Wii. That goes without saying. You can move
Yeah,
on.
like no
Greatest-
one can ever
Greatest
play.
games of all time, you know.
No one can ever play enough
Wii
Wii.
Sports.
Like there's no such thing as too much Wii playing. So you're gonna see more of that content where it's just us playing the Wii. And if we say something, we say something. But if it's just our me's that we make up
If
to look
yeah.
the ugliest as possible,
That's true,
and
that's
we're
true.
just hitting golf balls,
If
it
you want,
might be the most boring thing you've ever seen.
Yeah.
But
if you want more Wii
That
content,
might
just let
just-
us know, you know, and we won't give it to you.
and if we will because we want to play Wii and we want to
Naturally.
put it on the internet.
But what if we didn't?
You just said
No, I
that the
say- I say
resolution
we-
is to play more.
Everyone knows resolutions don't work out. It's gonna be fine.
Okay, anyway.
People are gonna love us.
So if you want to see us play Wii, let us know. We will play as much Wii as possible, and it's gonna be terrible content. But if you don't want to see us play Wii that
It's
much,
Wii.
then let us know that you do, and we'll know that you're lying, and we'll just still play as much Wii as possible. and just know it's going to be awful content. With that
Moving
said,
on.
let's just keep rolling. We just want to,
Oh yeah, you.
yeah, I'll take this one.
Go
We
ahead.
just want to engage with politics more.
Yeah.
And in parentheses, what does it say? Cause that never goes wrong. Yeah, no, that never goes
That
wrong.
never goes wrong.
So yeah, politics
We're gonna start talking about
with
politics.
the president and like what politics like involves, which is like parties and stuff.
What?
So I don't know. I think we're really qualified to
Well,
talk
so
about
when
politics
it
given
comes to
we're
like the party setting, like when we go to like these old parties,
hmm which is
Todd
politics. Yeah.
is really far on the right side. Wait, yeah, and I'm really far on the left side.
Yeah, so we like can't really see each other with the party because there's so
No,
many
because there's so
people.
many people inside of
So
the
in the
party.
party,
It's not
but
like
there are two parties, and I'm on
so
one
like it
one
might be helpful
party
to like you like Moses, parting the Red Sea, and like I see Todd.
and the blue
Todd sees
sea
me.
because
The
the
blue.
part. Yep.
True. Inclusivity, I love it.
So we're just gonna talk about politics so much that you're gonna get sick of it, and we're gonna do it in a really unbiased way
Yeah.
because we know absolutely nothing about
Wow,
politics. So that's what makes us qualify. Because if you think about it, right, like people are coming in with their like points of view and their like knowledge of whatever, but it's like
no.
what makes a good like analysis of the political situation given the day is just the lack of knowledge about it. And so if we go in there
People
with
don't know
nothing,
things.
yeah,
We don't know things.
exactly.
If
And
we
that's
go in with an open mind,
we're for the people, and the people know nothing about politics. Like they couldn't care less, and it doesn't affect their life. And when they vote with no knowledge, and that's what we're here for. And we're here for you guys, and we wanna
kind of.
we we want to be there for the people who know nothing, knowing nothing ourselves, and we just want to misinform and
Moving on,
just talk about.
we want to get canceled. That's another one of our resolutions.
We're gonna be the most
We
unbiased,
want to be
but
canceled.
we want to be canceled.
We want to make sure that we get canceled. And with that being said, if we don't get canceled, you want me to say it? We will release our Andrew Tate episode,
Big
which
news,
is
big news.
incredibly cancelable. That's
Mm-hmm.
we haven't uploaded it because
Mhm.
it's cancelable.
Yeah.
But
If
if we don't get canceled,
we
we
might
have
have
nowhere
to,
else to
yeah,
run.
yeah,
we
we
might
have
have to go to this episode.
Yeah, and if you look at it, like people get more popular when they get canceled.
Yeah,
look
look
at
at
Matt Rife, for
Tucker
example.
Carlson.
We both came up with our own separate examples. A political figure, which I, of course, know nothing about because, like I
And
said,
same, like I don't know anything about
but
this name
Tucker
just came to
Carlson,
me. It's
yeah,
like
he got canceled or
voice
something,
from God.
got fired or something, and now I can't imagine he's more popular than when he had
I
his
just
Fox
saw
show.
something on Instagram today where there was this like helicopter with a giant thing of Zyn.
Oh, he's into that.
He loves Zyn.
He loves Zyn.
He
ZIN.
loves Zyn.
Not sponsored.
Yeah,
And then my
absolutely not
example,
sponsored.
like, so you're saying he got more popular because he got canceled and
Yeah.
fired from Fox.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, so yeah, that's cool. And what I'm saying is, Matt Rife, going on the comedy scene, he's an up and comer, and he's pretty young. He's been doing good, and then he got canceled on his latest Netflix special, his only Netflix special, and now he's facing a lot of backlash, and he's just not turning down, and he's not cowering to the people who are canceling him, and he's a lot more popular now than he was. So like that's how to get into the like
Cancel
celebrity
yeah,
sphere
dude, exactly.
is to get canceled.
That's
like
our
Dave
big
Chappelle.
master plan.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
His like opening with his new special is talking about how like trans people. I don't know if it's good or bad. I don't know Dave Chappelle that much, so I don't. But yeah, he talks about that. Gets canceled right away, and he's as popular as ever. So that's
That's
pretty
something.
much directly relates to us, Dave Chappelle,
That's
and
something.
us pretty much the same.
Same. I'm like literally Dave, and you're literally Chappelle. So moving on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Um.
If our Andrew Tate case or video Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that. But yeah.
Yeah, no, we're gonna make a lit apology video for our Andrew Tate.
Yeah, so
That's our next
so everyone, the way it works is you get famous, you get canceled,
one.
and then you apologize and then aren't popular anymore. We're kind of trying to flip the script a little bit where we're not popular, we get canceled, which makes us popular, and then we apologize with the sickest apology video ever.
Dude, this will be the most edited, awesome, cool thing you'll
So
ever
much
see on
like
the internet.
reverb, I don't know. Just
I'm
spitballing ideas.
sorry. Intro right there.
Yep. And um yeah, so and then that apology video is like so good that we get more famous. So it's kind of the opposite of what everyone does where they're not popular, they're popular, they get canceled, then they apologize,
And then
they're
they're
not
to
famous.
the top.
Yeah,
Wait,
no, people who apologize, no one likes that. No one likes apology videos. They
except
all
for
suck.
ours. Like ours
But ours is gonna
gonna
be
be
fire.
heat. It's
So
gonna put us over the edge.
so once we get canceled, and that's where you guys come in, cancel us, DM
Hate
us on
us so
Instagram.
much that
We
you cause us to be
we
famous.
want a New York Times op-ed about us, about how bigoted we are, how white supremacist we are because we're both white. Boom, we got that going for us.
I
Yeah.
don't identify as white. Doesn't matter.
Anyway,
Moving on.
So that's up to you guys. Get us canceled, and that's gonna do it. What's up next? We got.
Oh yeah, this is a good. This is a wholesome.
Oh yeah. Tell our moms that we love them more. Everyone
Pretty
should do that.
self-explanatory.
Yeah.
You should do that.
Yeah. Tell your mom
the
you
listener.
love them more.
You, Chester, on the other side,
You're
listening to
Chester.
this pod. I know.
Talking to another Chester.
Talking to myself when I'm listening back to this podcast.
Oh yeah.
Tell your mom you love her.
Hey Todd, tell your mom you love her. And then all of our audience members, it's just great to show your mom some love.
Appreciation.
My mom's birthday was actually yesterday at the time of recording.
Really?
And so I called her at like 9:00 p.m. because I forgot. And I just said, hey mom, I didn't get you anything for your birthday because I'm broke and I kind of forgot.
Yeah.
But I love you. So
that's all you can do.
like I'm not perfect, but if you can take anything away from this episode, it's just love your mom.
More.
And if it's her birthday, at least call her.
Yeah, and next, me and Dot, we both want to lose our virginity.
Okay. Moving on. And then both me and Chester, we both want to find something more in our lives. So we want to go to Catholic confessional.
After we lose our virginity.
We want to go to Catholic confessional. And that's just kind of
What are you going to go to Catholic confessional for if you're not going to confess anything? What do you have to confess, Todd?
You make a good point. Let's move on. What else do we got?
That's it for our.
Yeah, cool. So that's the podcast, New Year's resolutions. So that's just for you guys.
Just to know about us.
Yeah, just to know where the podcast is headed, where we're at, and what we're thinking.
We take things very seriously here at the pod.
So let's move over into a more personal part of New Year's resolutions. Chester, what are you thinking for Chester? Don't worry about the podcast. The camera's not here. What are you looking forward to for 2024?
Well, one thing I'm looking forward to is Thanksgiving. That time of year is a time unlike any time else.
All right.
But we can, no, I'm not a big guy into making New Year's resolutions, but I don't know. If I had anything to say about what I want to do this year, it's like probably, I don't know. I hate to say it.
Come on, this is a safe space.
I need to take off some pounds.
Yeah, there you go. The first step is admitting that you're overweight. That's good.
I'm not overweight. I'm just cuddly.
All right. Is that it for you?
Yeah.
All right. Let's move to me. First, let's hit some highlights of 2023 for me. All right.
You have this whole spiel made out, don't you?
Don't worry about it. Okay. First of all, I became a Scottish lord. I'm a landowner in Scotland. That's a pretty big deal. It does come with some drawbacks and a little bit of the situation, but I think overall it was good. I got my minister's license. I'm an ordained minister. I think that was 2022
That
actually.
was
So
2022.
let's just big moments. Um, yeah. So Scottish Lord. What else did I do? No, that's pretty much it. That was a
Alright, move
big thing
on.
though. No, but this is what I need you guys for is when I became a Scottish Lord. Um, Scottish Lords, as I'm sure you're well aware, can have knights. And that's not a big deal if you just have like a little bit of land and you're not like upsetting anybody and you're just there getting along to get along. But you might want some knights if you become a Scottish Lord when you're a knight of another Scottish Lord. Here, let me lay it out for you. Make it
It's
less
been laid
complicated.
out. To get to your resolutions. This
No,
is 2023. That's in the past.
no, but this pertains to the future.
Is this a resolution that you want to have?
You're one of my knights.
I know. Am I a part of your New Year's resolution? Do you want
Yes,
more nights?
yes,
Do
yes.
you want
I want more knights, is what I'm getting at.
simple?
So if you
And moving on to the next topic. It's insane.
hold on, this is important. I was a knight of a Scottish lord. I gave my undying support, and to
His
a
chagrin,
to my
or
chagrin,
your chagrin.
a lord who I love and respect, and once you
Obviously,
become a
not
knight
that
to a
much.
lord of Scotland, you're indebted for life, which
As
is
I am.
kind of the deal. Yeah, he is to me.
But also, you kind of bowed out of it, so.
So here's the thing. So in becoming a lord, I severed that bond of knight and lord, and as I said, it's a lifelong commitment. So now he has the right to behead me because I betrayed him by becoming a lord.
I won't let that happen.
And so here's the thing. He has a lot of knights and he can come after me. And I think based on now, he'll win. If it's just Chester and me trying to defend my lordship in my head, we're gonna have a problem. So I need you to reach out, DM us on Instagram, RWG underscore
Mm,
podcast,
so true.
and just say I want to become a knight of yours and serve for your entire life uh, to my lordship in Scotland, and that way, like I'm gonna let you knights handle the other lords knights that I
All right, yeah, cool. Move on.
yeah
You know I am your loyal companion,
yeah you're my knight.
and they have the message, and they will do what they want to do.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of stressed out because it's like my head on the line. But yeah, we can move on.
Yeah, yeah.
What you got?
No, I'm done. Remember, you have your resolutions to talk about. You haven't even talked
Oh
about your
yeah,
resolutions yet.
yeah. So number one, get scuba certified. Pretty self-explanatory.
Good one.
Sea animals, obviously. Um, I want to breathe underwater.
What? Hype.
So yeah, so there's one. Boom, scuba certified.
Yeah,
Number two, forklift certified.
dude.
You never know. That's
Bud's
pretty
gonna
much
have
my reason.
certifications plastered all over his wall.
Yeah. And then one was kind of in the thing, but Catholic confessional. Just go once, see what it's all about. And I want to like know what happens when you lie to a priest. Like,
Dude, you
do
get
they know?
struck by God?
Well, do they know that you're lying?
Well, I feel like
I
if
heard
they're
some
a
guys.
priest, then
Well, they've been. I heard these guys. They went to Catholic school for like 13 years.
I know it happens to children, but
No, but like after they, but like, yeah, they would go to the priest and like do confessional, and they would
right.
just lie, and he's like, pretty alright.
But would they say things that they didn't do, or would they just not say things that they did do?
That's the thing. It's like if you go like you're like don't want to reveal your deepest darkest sin because fair enough,
But the priest is like vowed to not
secrecy,
share.
right.
But he's also got to live with it if it's a bad dark secret.
Yeah, that's the
Like,
thing. So if I like
like
commit an evil act.
My
That I'm
great
just like,
grandpa killed Hitler.
that's not something like shameful though. It's kind of cool.
Well, Hitler killed Hitler.
Oh.
So
Anyway, like if you do something bad, you don't want to talk to anybody, go to a Catholic priest. They're religiously bound to not tell anybody, which I think is even more reasonable than legally bound not to say anything.
now I'm curious. Add that to mine. I'm gonna do it with you.
Let's go. I
And
guess
with
we need to do a heinous sin first.
lose our virginity.
Want to rob a bank?
Well, I don't know. I kind of feel like, well, if we rob a bank, then losing our virginity would be a lot easier.
This is a great place to end the podcast, I think.
Thank you for watching this entire episode.
Or listening wherever you get your podcasts.
I hope to God you didn't watch the entirety of this.
Yeah.
Because we hate you, listener. We hate you, viewer.
That's not true. No, I like them.
We hate the fact that they
No,
listen
but
to me.
no, I like the fact that they
We
listen
like them. We hate the fact that they listen to us.
No, they just shouldn't for their own sake, but we like it that they do.
It strokes our ego.
Yeah, but it's
But
just
also,
not
if we're
helpful for your
prideful,
life.
we'll have to go to the Catholic confessional.
Yeah.
So
We're pride. Yep.
do with that what you will.
All right. You want to hit us with some outro music while I go end the video?
Should I do it with the mulch?
No, you should do it
We
with
should
your
do
voice.
it the
no,
we should
Here,
do it.
how about
No. We should do it. We should do it with the mulch. The mulch is a good video.
No, I'm gonna stop it.
Stay.
Nope.
It's time
All right.
for more